and welcome back to Backspace Academy. I'd just like to very quickly introduce you to the AWS Free Tier. Now, up until now, everything that we've done with these labs has been covered under that free tier, and we won't be getting a bill for it, provided we deleted everything after the lab. We won't experience a problem there. So what I'd like to do now is first of all show you how to get to the AWS Free Tier website. So you go to aws.amazon.com, the AWS website, and it's simply /free. Now what we can see is that there are some things here that are free for 12 months, some things that are always free and trial. So what that means is that if we signed up for our account 3 months ago, there are some things that are going to be free for another 9 months. So they're only free for 12 months from the time that you first opened your AWS account. We also have some things that are always free. So provided we stay below a certain limit of that service, we're going to get that for free as well. And that won't be affected by the 12-month period at all. We also have short trials of services as well. Now, we can have a look here and just have a look at the product categories. So I'll just click on that. So under compute, we've been using Amazon EC2, and we'll be using it quite a bit throughout this course. And that will give you 750 hours free for 12 months per month. So what that means is that we can have 750 hours per month of T2 micro instance, and that will expire 12 months after signing up for AWS. Now, the big thing to remember is that this is only for a T2 micro instance. If you have anything bigger than that, doesn't matter how much you use, you're going to get billed for it. And also to consider is that a smaller instance like the T2 Nano will not be covered under the free tier. It is specifically for the T2 micro instance. The other thing to take into consideration, if we're launching a highly available and fault tolerant architecture where we're using, say, 2 T2 micro instances, that will double up our usage. So instead of having 750 hours of usage, if we're using 2 of the T2 micro instances, we're only going to be able to have 375 of those hours available. So the more instances you use, the less hours you're going to have. And the same with our database service. So with RDS, we've used that as well. We're going to get 750 hours of that. And that is, again, only going to be for T2 micro. And with storage and content delivery, we're going to be using S3 a lot. And again, we're going to get 5 gig of standard storage under that free tier. So let's have a look at the things that are always free. So under Amazon CloudWatch, so we have 10 custom metrics and 10 alarms. So provided we stay below that, that's not going to cost us anything. And that doesn't expire after 12 months. So it's always free. And DynamoDB, 25 gig of storage, always free. Amazon SES, 62,000 outbound messages per month. Provided we stay under that for the month, we're not going to incur a charge for that. And we also have trials. So you need to be very careful with trials. So for example, with Amazon Redshift, that is a quite an expensive service. So if you look there, you've got 750 hours of DC2 large hours per month for 2 months. But if your account is already over 2 months old and you sign up for, or you actually start using Redshift, you're going to get billed for it, and you're going to be billed for quite an expensive instance as well. So that's the AWS free tier. So what I'd recommend you do is go to this website, have a look around, see what's free. As you're working through the labs, if you have any doubts about something being free, then just go to here and check it out, and I'm sure it'll be fine. So we do try to stay under this free tier throughout the course, but things such as buying a domain name will incur a cost. So that's all I want to say about that for now, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next lecture.